If anyone does a word search of our podcast, you're going to find the word alignment a lot. We talk about aligning with God's heart, God's vision, God's agenda, God's activity, in leadership in the local church. And when I think about prayer walking, that's exactly what I think is happening. Prayer walking as a concept, I'm not going to tell you that Joshua and Caleb walking through the promised land was a prayer walk. I am telling you, walking through the promised land and going into the land as spies where Moses sent them, it brought alignment, and they walked with faith. And we'll look at that example in just a moment. But I think that's a huge takeaway already, just in what you shared in describing how important it is, and what prayer walking as a concept is. And the Bible does have plenty of examples. One that's not on my notes this morning, but I feel like it's important. I believe that Jesus demonstrates prayer walking when he sees the multitudes like sheep without a shepherd. There's something of compassion that's stirred in him, and he begins to respond to that. And when we see Jesus doing ministry, when we see Jesus, whether he's teaching, whether he's touching the needy and releasing divine life that heals or delivers or even raises from the dead, there's that principle that Jesus says, I'm only doing what I see the Father doing. Or when I'm teaching you, when I'm speaking to you, I'm only telling you what I hear the Father say. And I think prayer walk positions us to align with God, to align with his heart. And so I think Jesus would certainly be the first example that I would go to.